Welcome back to this week's deck list spotlight video. I'm going to be showing off my twin Sprite build for you all today. But just as a quick side note, the ban list was released for the April season, and miraculously nothing was hit in this list that I'm about to share with you all. So don't worry about crafting something that's going to be banned here in the coming days, or if you see this a little bit later on, that the deck list is going to be outdated. This deck I'm going to be piloting for the April season, so yeah, don't worry about any of that stuff. I'm going to be playing a couple games just to show the combos, what my lines of play look like, and then I will actually get into the deck list before the video ends. So sit back, sit tight, and enjoy the video. So hopefully this game I can actually show off the full combo, which it looks like I will be able to. So we're going to play Sunny Snitch, get us our, yes, I would like to, excuse me, add my Lila, summon. Hopefully they let me grab it. Yes, they do. And then here I will actually summon Carrot. And then I'm going to summon Dagdo. Doesn't really matter if I keep one on the field or not, because I'm going to be getting it back anyway later. Special summon my blue effect. That's still fine. Just going to Gigantic. And I wanted to show off the combo. That's usually how a lot of these matches are going to go. A lot of people are just going to concede. We're going first again. Come on, let me get a full combo. Just done. Don't concede, please. Don't concede. Okay. So we have a full combo again in our hand. We have to have at least one twin card to be able to do the full combo. Otherwise it just plays like normal Sprite. So we're going to go with Sunny Snitch. And yeah, Sunny Snitch. I was going to say starter, but we can't actually go for starter off the first, off the get-go. Going to play Lila. Hopefully they let it resolve. If they quit disconnecting. Having connection issues. Unless they're just like, yeah, get me out of this game. And that might be the case. Huh. Okay. So unfortunately we don't get full combo now, but we can still go for our regular Sprite plays, which I'll summon blue, and since we have starter I can just grab, if they have a spell I think they'll probably want to play it, so I'll go for Carrot first, then special summon Carrot. I'll just go starter. jet. And then I'll just grab my last starter for next turn, if there is a next turn. And then we'll just go into regular. Oh, actually, we do have full combo, because I could just summon with Gigantic Sprite. So here, I will actually go into Dagda. And then with Dagda out, I'm going to go for Sprite. Actually, I should have done this a while ago, so. Oh well, we'll still go for a full combo though. This is a little out of order. I actually could have just done Sprite starter with Dagda out and play. But I didn't realize that I could grab my missing twin using Gigantic. So that's what we're going to do now. Which is fine. And then here I'm going to go into Elf. And Elf, I'm going to grab... I guess it really doesn't matter who. I'll grab my other twin. And then we will go into this twin first. Bring her back, and then we will go into Kiskill. And I believe I will just set that, and yeah, I'll just pass. I could set my Gamma Burst, but I think I'll be fine. Turn that to on. And I will bring back Carrot. Reason I have Carrot is more than likely if they have a impermanence or they have a call, then I'm gonna want to counter that whenever I get my artifact scythe back from the graveyard. Let's just see what they go for first. So they're pitching Beaver. Fine. So their effect triggers. And then I will just chain off of that. So I'm gonna grab my Carrot. They're just deciding whether they want to counter it or not. Or not counter, but call it, I guess. If they let it resolve, I will let this chain resolve. That way I have Carrot so that I can resolve my other evil twin. Yeah, so this basically does the exact same thing. So if they chain, then I just chain off of that. They're going to need another called. That's fine. So then this resolves, and then they're just going to have to deal with it. Everything resolves. They get to pitch their Ronin, and then I'm going to be blowing up my artifact scythe, and they are just screwed. So we blow up our scythe. It's going to be coming back. And again, like I said, we have carrot up just so that we can negate whatever they decide they want to do about it. And that's the full combo right there. Basically, just go through regular Sprite, and then make sure you have both Link twins, and just blow up your scythe from the back row. Just as good as using DPE. So we are in Diamond Tier 2. I definitely could have gotten to Diamond Tier 1 this season. I just haven't played very much, and then with the Duelist Cup going on this month, you know, it just took up a lot of time also, trying to get to the higher ranked tiers. I will play one more. But really, I mean, even if you go second, this deck actually does really great, like I say. And we'll actually go second. I'll let him go first, just to show that this deck actually does very well. I have a 8-win streak, and yeah, I mean, just like every other Sprite deck, you have your ups and downs. Having your different play styles, but I think Twin, specifically with Scythe in the back row, just is the hands down the best version of the deck. Okay, so they're gonna max C. Let's see if they have called face down. They don't. So we are free to just combo off. Special summon blue. I need to learn to quit just clicking through like that. We will grab get starter. If I didn't mess up, I actually would have gone for burst and just attacked your game. Since they have one face down, I'm gonna grab my carrot. My carrot, buddy. And then what do I want to do here? I use blue and Aperia to summon Sprite. And then using Sprite. That's actually fine. That's actually perfectly fine, honestly. I'll set 2. And they're probably going to concede after this, because I'm just going to go into Arsenal. I will use Carrot's effect. Oh, that's right, I can't. That's fine. We'll just go directly into Sprite, Elf, and pass our turn. Set this for on. I already have Impermanence face down, so I'm free to go for Carrot again. And then the fact that I have Max C up just really solidifies this. Sure. Yeah, they're just going to concede there. Really easy, going second. I mean, it kind of sucks that our opponent bricked right there, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this deck just has a fairly good chance of winning either going first or second. You just have to really know your plays. So as you can see, we're on a 9-win streak. And let's just get into the actual deck build. So originally I was using effect veilers instead of the frame gear gammas. So just depending on what you prefer, you can actually take out the gammas and the driver, put in 2 effect veilers, and then what did I have instead of that? Actually can't remember. So I guess you basically have just one free slot to put whatever you'd like in the deck. I can't, yeah, it's been so long already now that I can't even remember what I took out for the driver. But anyway, so we have the gamma driver setup going. We have 3 Max C, just 1 Aperia. There's not a lot of matches where I find myself absolutely needing Aperia. It's just there for the extra card draw. And just the off chance that you draw it in your opening hand, and then you start playing your sprites off of it. Ideally, we do want the twins. So we do have 2 Kiss Kill, and then 3 Lilas, and then 1 Kiss Kill Frost. 3 Sprite Blues, 3 Jet, 1 Red, and 1 Carrot. Of course, you can always up that to 2 and 2, 2 and 1, however you want to build out the deck. 3 Ash Blossom, 1 Artifact Scythe. Again, like I say, this is hands down the best version of Twin Sprite. I have played against other pure Sprite decks, and I played against other twins with Runic, and I've actually had really great matchups against both of those versions of Sprite. So I don't know, just Twin Sprite is my preference, honestly, and I can't see playing the deck without Artifact Scythe. I did not have Lightning Storm in the deck. Can't remember what I took out for this one also. But I do run 1 Lightning Storm. It's just more versatile than running either Harpy's Feather Duster or Reigeki by themselves. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't really take away from the deck. You can, if you have it in your opening hand, you go second. Awesome. If you don't, not that big of a deal. So 1 Triple Tactics Talent. Again, this is another card that you can probably up to 2 or 3. Depending, but I usually don't find myself really necessarily needing it. If we go first, again, our main play is to go directly into Artifact Scythe, and then if we're going second, if we happen to draw triple, you know, great. We can either draw 2 off of it, take control of one of our opponent's monsters, which I did find myself doing quite a bit during the Duelist Cup. And then I guess depending on the situation, you can also grab a card from your opponent's hand. I think I've done that once, like the entire time I've played this deck, so it does have its uses, but I think staying at 1 is perfectly fine. We do have 3 Sunny Snitch. I'm trying to think of what the other twin card is. I didn't really want to make it just because I didn't have the crafting materials for it. But Secret Password actually is another card that you can run just to make it more consistent with getting your twins online. So you can actually use Secret Password in place of Lightning Storm or Triple Tactics. All basically up to your preference, but that's neither here nor there. But we do run the 3 Sunny Snitch, and then 2 Called by the Grave, 1 Crossout. Definitely run the Crossout because that helps whenever your opponent is trying to negate your stuff. I've seen a few decks that play pretty much everything else. They just don't run Designator. I don't understand why. I mean, if you're already running Called, you already have Ash Blossom. I actually had Frame Gear Gamma played quite a bit against me in the Duelist Cup. So Designator was definitely a godsend. I don't see a reason why not to play it. And then you have your basic 2 Sprite starter. I run Gamma Burst just because a lot of times whenever I'm going second, I can just overrun my opponent going for this, especially if I have free reign into just special summoning all my level 2s. And it doesn't require me to run, I think it's Cat Shark, to double the attack of Gigantic. So I do run that Gamma Burst. And then Smashers, obvious one of. And I run 3 Infinite Impermanence just because just being able to negate your opponent's monster effects is just really, really strong in this meta. And then for the side deck, I run Sky Cavalry Centaurea. This is just a way to get into your Divine Arsenal no matter what your opponent plays. And then 2 Gigantic Sprite, 1 Downerd Magician, 1 Masquerena Artifact Dagda to get your Scythe on your back row, 2 Evil Twin Kiska Kill, and 1 Evil Twin Leela. And this is going to be the one that actually you're going to want to summon during your opponent's turn to blow up your Artifact Scythe in the back row. 2 Sprite Elves, 1 Nightmare Unicorn. I run Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax just because it's just really hard to get over. You know, your opponent can't really attack over it. And it's just a really good Link monster. You could run... what is the name? I'm brain farting so bad today. Let's go back down here. You can run Boral Sword if you'd like. You could run Axis Code Talker instead of Mech Knight. I just really like Mech Knight in this deck. I haven't really summoned it, so I guess there you can make the case for another Link 4 monster. But yeah, I just like Mech Knight. And then 1 Underworld Goddess, just really awesome to play in the deck, especially just to be able to tribute one of your or use one of your opponent's monsters as a material for it. You know, there's so many cards that are untargetable. They're just really hard to get rid of, and Underworld Goddess is just a really good Link 5. So anyway, that is the deck list. And as you saw, again, I have a 9-win streak using this deck currently in Diamond 2. Yeah, just give it a try. If you already have the Sprite, core, the twin package really isn't very intensive on your crafting materials. It's basically all super rares, and yeah, it's just my take on a current meta deck, and just been doing really well with it on the ladder. So we will see you guys in the next video. Before I end the video, though, I do want to thank each and every one of you that has been watching my videos. Really appreciate it. Continue subscribing, continue liking the videos, share if you possibly would, and I will continue making videos for you all to enjoy. We'll see you in the next one.